walks, but a couple hit batsmen. By 2 errors since he's come into the game, one of his own, mind you. But he got a 4-pitch, 3-strike 8th inning, including a double play, so a little bit of the good, a little bit of the bad. And Eggleston in to face Christensen. First pitch will miss for ball 1. Eggleston faced Christensen, hit him with the first pitch. He delivered to him in the 7th. Christensen would later score on a wild pitch. 1-0 from Eggleston, and that is going to get in there for a strike on the fastball. Goes to 1-1. 6 runs in the 7th, the difference in this game. Loggers doubling up the Cats so far. 1-1. This one's grounded up the middle, and a chance for Jorgensen. He'll wing one nowhere close to first. Jorgensen needs to lower that arm strength just a bit. There's an E4. Jorgensen, who's come in to play second. Nick Siemens is in right. Jorgensen came into play second last half inning, and this one was, you would have. That's, you know, when you warm up to play right field and you expect to make that throw, that one was not quite. So that's a 4th error for the Cats in this game. Brings up Vinny Masalia. First pitch from Eggleston is chopped foul for strike 1. Masalia, a couple walks, worked. Fly out and a pop out in foul territory. Puts him at 0 for 2. One of, I think, 2 hitters in the lineup without a hit for the Loggers this evening. Mark that 3 hitters, and this one is slider that misses, goes to 1-1. Christensen, Masalia, Donahue, the hitters that are on the card for the 9th, all had no hits entering this inning. Christensen still remains hitless. After reaching on an error by Jorgensen, 1-1 and a pickoff move is close. Nick Siemens in right, as I said. Jorgensen at second. Grilly and Fisher remain on the left side. The rest of the defense is put. 1-1 coming from Eggleston. And that one is outside now. Goes to 2 balls and a strike here to Masalia. 10-5 lacrosse out front. Both teams, the Cats relinquished 3 leads in this game. Lacrosse gave up 1 lead. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he went swinging for the fences. Goes to 2-2. Border Cats would need a minor miracle in the bottom half in order to come back in this one. 2-2. Ooh, strike. That goes to 2-2. That was 2-2 already. Pretty sure the first pitch was called there. But anyway, 2-2. Two and two, Christian, a less than standard lead at first, and the righty deals. This one outside. Nice job by Joe Jimenez to keep that within range, and the count will now run full. Eggleston has had some tough at-bats to fight through since coming into the game in the 7th. He came in at a point where the offense was just rolling at that point. So Eric Vasquez is having a chat with Ben Wilson. And now they're having a question about the count. I would have thought that was strike 3, by the way. And now the umpires will come out and have a chat. I thought Masalia had strike 3 earlier already. I thought the first pitch was a strike. The 4th one for sure. The 5th one, I don't know what's happened here, but the umpires are having a chat. And okay, nothing. No further word, or unless Ben Wilson's coming in to have a chat. He is going to have a chat now with Mr. Lewis. And he's going to indicate that that was indeed strike 3. So now Brian Lewis is like, all right, so what are we going to do about this? The batter's in jeopardy right now. No pun intended. And now Ben Wilson's going to come and have a chat with Eric Vasquez. Chats all around getting to know each other 101. It's like speed dating, just not as fun. Speed dating, but there's no women involved. That's a little unfortunate. Kind of need that to get going. Eric Vasquez not happy with this. So, after all that, Eggleston might have been robbed of strike 3 here. Vinny Masalia remains at the plate. We will see a full count pitch on 3-2. Eggleston looks over at first. The runner Christensen a standard lead, and here comes Eggleston. Fastball is going to miss, and now it's a walk. So that'll be first and second. And you know that you should have had strike 3, and now you can't really be happy as a pitcher there. Brings up Kyson Donahue, who's 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored in the third. You can see an error was made there. So 2 aboard, an error in the inning has allowed the first runner aboard. Nobody out. The Loggers with some gold level insurance looking for some platinum level. Can Donahue lay down a bunt maybe? Here it comes from Eggleston. Nope. Strike 1 called. Makes it 0-1. And now the crowd is on the umpire for that, as they call strike 1 from the crowd. Having a bit of jest here. It's a little unfortunate. I mean, it'll happen. And Eggleston will look back, and here he fakes to second. And here for calls of a balk from the Logger dugout. 0-1. Since Eggleston doesn't technically move toward home right away, here it comes. 0-1 inside, misses, goes to 1-1. Runners on first and second are Masalia and Christensen. The problem with Eggleston, and this is going to come up, I guess, more than once this year, someone's going to think it's a balk, is that when he lifts his leg, he can turn back. He's not coming towards home. 1-1, line shot into left center is going to drop in for a base hit. They'll hold up the runner. The bases are loaded here for the Loggers. An error, a walk, and a single. And in steps Levi Usher. How big is that strikeout that did not be? Usher is 3 for 4. He's a double away from a cycle. So Usher with a chance here. Has scored twice, of course on the home run, a 2-run shot. And the bases are loaded. Eggleston facing Usher here. First pitch coming. This one's lined by Usher, but that will go out over the deck for a strike 1. Runners from third to first are Christensen, Masalia, and Donahue. Eggleston struck out Usher in the 8th. Their only meeting so far in this game as Eggleston sets. The 0-1 firing. This one's lined by Usher in the left. That'll be a base hit. An RBI single for Usher. It's now 11-5 as the third RBI for Usher in the game. The bases remain loaded and brings up Cody Jeffries. Jeffries with 3 hits in the game, all singles, an RBI in the 7th. Got caught stealing in the first. The strikeout his last plate appearance in the 8th. Mark that in the 7th. So he was the last out of that long inning. Still no one out here in the 9th. Here is Eggleston setting. And the first pitch popped into right. On the run is Siemens. Newton will make the catch. They'll see the runner score. Who's coming home to count is Masalia. That'll make it 12-5. Sacrifice fly for Jeffries, his second RBI of the game.
The first baseman, Cole Elvis.
And that'll bring up Cole Elvis. This level's radioactive. Diamond level? Diamond? Okay, I'll take Diamond. Diamond's better than radioactive. No, radioactive's got to be the best. But anyway, in the platinum level, Yo 1. Eggleston inside will miss. That one just across the lap of Elvis. Goes to 1-1. Runners on first and second. One out here in the ninth. A cold night at the ballpark here on a Tuesday. 1-1 as Eggleston sets. Here it comes, the righty. Fouled off, and that'll make it 1-2. Tomorrow it is Weenie Wednesday at the ballpark for the doubleheader. $1 hot dogs at the ballpark. Hope you can join us for either game or both. Call in sick to work. Have a Ferris Bueller's day off. Come to the game. 12-5. Loggers out in front. Eggleston sets. Looks back at the 1-2 coming. This one Elvis will put out of the ballpark. I could not say Elvis just left the building, but that would be a little cheap at this point. Still remains at 1-2. Tomorrow is also the second school day game, the last one of the year, as the kids soon to be out of school at the end of the month. 1-2. Yes. Cole will get back into the plate here. Eggleston gets what he likes. Here comes set. End of the 1-2. Into right on a hard hit baseball. Siemens is going to back up and make the catch. And that will put 2 outs in the inning. So that'll see Brett Hawkins to the plate. Hawkins, no relation to the Hawkins Cheesies Corporation of Canada. They do make an alternate brand of cheese-flavored snacks. Hawkins Cheesies. Pretty good. Hawkins, 2 RBIs, 3 hits in the game, is 3 for 5. It's purely a Canadian product, by the way. I don't think you can even find them in the States. Eggleston, first pitch, misses, ball 1. Both runners wander away from base. Eggleston sets. And the 1-0. That'll be strike 1 on the changeup. Makes it 1-1. So the Loggers will leave this game with the division lead no matter what happens elsewhere. Duluth at 7-7 entering play today. Are trailing the Bucks 7-3, and even if they win, they'd be tied. 1-1. Off the end of the bat makes it 1-2. Very quiet ballpark. You can hear some chuckles here and there. Duluth's still down by 4 in the bottom of the 8th. They're running out of chances down at the Wade. Eggleston looks back 1-2. Into left. That'll go into the vacant Tiki deck. Sponsored by the Landmark Inn. Rooftop deck and Tiki bar, 1-2. Tiki bar with no bartender. No Tom Cruise on the scene. The movie was called Cocktail. Many moons back. A little before my own time, to be honest. Going set is Eggleston, and another 1-2 coming. And that's outside. The count will now even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trey Terrain waits on deck if this inning can get extended. Donahue at second, Usher at first. The 2-2 coming from the righty. And a sky ball in the infield. A chance for Grilly, the shortstop. Gets under it. He'll make the catch. They'll on the frame. 2 more runs across the platinum level of insurance, and the Cats will need a touchdown and an extra point to tie it.